Well, the timeout's over. We'll see if Team Secret can make any adjustments. Game 4, Renegades have won 2 straight. Can they keep that streak going, or will Team Secret get one back? And a quick goal, 7 seconds in. Kami, he had that flip reset pressure that resulted in the goal, and then you see that pinch from Fever. What a play from Renegade.
I mean, that's an easy shot there from Kami. It's really Fever getting that flip into the ball and on the wall to pinch it across there. So creative from him.
We opened up with the stat card to begin this series. Both teams relatively equal across the board, around 9 shots per game, couple of demos as well, but very interesting to say the least, as that one rings around the top bar. A couple of shots early between both sides, but I think the desk hit on it perfectly. Snowy shooting around 40% from the field. He is going to be an X factor.
Certainly nice early push from Gladiators here. Down to Calm, and actually that's going to work out perfectly. I think he gave Max U a little boost up over the last man. Definitely threw the Pirates for a loop.
I love the confidence off the ceiling, using it as a third man, and great reset over Snowy. Last defender beat. Quick response, quick aggression. Gladiators needed something to get on the board.
There's some bumps on Zizonix. Apparently, Jack, pinch play potentially. And it does pinch out. That one I don't think he was looking for. All the way back to Jorius, who launches it over Mawson. The backflip, no boost for Zizonix. This could be a chance for Dig. Jorius right to net. Lower corner! Jorius sniping that lower edge, and they get the win in OT.
That's some good vibes there from Dignitas and Jorius. He's been a shooter here for Dig.
I mean, that's what, the most open extension downfield we've seen so far in this series. Reynolds had enough time to build a house, pay a mortgage.
Sell it even. I mean, this is ridiculous. So much time in the air. But obviously, with that flip reset, he deserved to get past that second defender. But Semper, they're not going to go out without a fight. Shot set 45. A hammer to the back of the net.
What is that angle? Comes cross field, picks it up from Casio.
Ooh.
Plays it so tight.
Gosh.
Off the crossbar.
This accuracy from Semper. There's some fantastic mechanics on a space station, but these shots from Semper, they're deadly.
Nolly blasts the ball long. Ball's missed into action, whose first touch did set him up pretty well to continue playing. Infield pass. Straight to Itachi. K-Corp just know where each other are for every single touch. Now off the backboard one more time. Drees recognizing he's not under pressure. Still, K-Corp sends somebody. Means Itachi's got a lot of work to do. Pass to miss. Can they put it in? Can they ever?
What a play by Drees. Just takes his time in defense. Gets the reset, past Itachi. Astro beaten to the punch by Mist. He slots it into the bottom left.
Recognized where it was going.
He recognized that Math was cutting off that lane, gets back down to the ground and says, thank you very much for bouncing that right to me.
He's only got one option when he goes towards his net. Tough to go any other way. Now Renegades back up by 1. Fever dishes off to Kami, backboard. Kami's still up. Can he drop it down? Yes, he can! And it's Renegades up by 2.
And Kami's heating up, about to break out in a 5-alarm fire. Look at that crispy shot.
Good luck. You're gonna have a team that's gonna be very angry with a missed opportunity as KV1 and Astramic somehow combined to keep that ball away. It looked like it was halfway through, but still somehow forced out.
What a save coming out there. Took the team there. Team effort, but not done yet. You see a bump come through. Is this it for Super Lucky? Top left slot! Super Lucky steps up and makes a super play!
Couldn't have placed it any better if he could point and click. Unbelievable shot.
I mean, the baseline for SSG is better than some teams' entire championship runs. It's difficult to beat when the audibles come into play, and you have Daniel who can take it from the sidewall like this. Second touch as well.
Okay.
There's down to Reynolds. Great redirect. He might sneak through, and it will for Reynolds. It's a 2-goal lead early.
Truly threading the needle here for Space Station Gaming. These are early shots from the midfield, not right in front of the box, and it's still finding a way to pass through the defense.
Maybe one into the midfield with a little help. Unfortunately, actually, Max U has a chance. Everybody missing there in front of the box, and this is a great trap from Snowy. This is what you need right here. You have to force them to come take the ball from you.
That's a good 50 to hopefully get it back towards midfield. It will. Snowy just going to kick it towards the side. So now it's a foot race towards the ball, but it should be possessions for Gladiators. They continue to win some of these 50s at the midfield line. which has killed more and more time off the clock here in Game 1. For Gladiators, they are back-to-back spring regional champions, and Snowy, who has one of the best shooting percentages on the field, finally finds Pirates a goal.
Kept showing off what he is capable of. Again, a block versus Sigums, the man who has come from a previous North American situation, is now over in Japan to live, and is therefore being able to compete despite being under that US flag, and realize who else to stand up and take the lead in game number 1.
Coming into this one, he already had around 80% goal participation, and you can see why. His finishing is clean and precise, doesn't snatch at the chance, takes his time, slots it exactly where it needs to go to give Senbei Strikers that lead that they so crave.
So nobody could really get forward for a pass. This Twiz coming on, met by Beast Mode, and Calm coming in to support.
Great work for Calm. There's a couple of 50s where it's low that he gets in front of very fast. Really been putting on a show as his work cannot be denied. Highlight play, standout impact, Calm doing it for V1.
Twiz jumped way too late. You gotta get a hand up sooner because Daz, you know the rule. Hand down, man down. 2-1 now to V1.
Shot from apparently Jack. Force 2 to go. Ams finds the ball right to fall into his hands. Now off the backboard, Jorius kicks it out to the middle. Mawson to the backboard, scrub, passes again to Zizonix. Zizonix will get it over to Ams, but Ams couldn't get it on target.
Now Dignitas back the other way. Jorius, look at the shot. Look at the power and the placement as he puts Dignitas finally on the board here.
And that's one of those plays that are telegraphed. You know what's coming, but you still gotta stop it. Powered above the last defender. Excellent shot from Jorius.
And now, a sign of momentum for the Pioneers. They got one, they need another to at least force overtime. This goes right to Super Lucky. He's got Banana Head up ahead, and he scores right off of Lost. Here come the Pioneers.
Banana Head putting this one in. The initial 50 is great. Super Lucky puts it in space, and Banana Head goes to get it.
Do you think Optic, K-Corp maybe learned their lesson? Don't go for those infield passes. Optic have those covered and managed to get quite a few counter-attacking goals from those. There's Itachi off the challenge. He rolls very nicely to Nani. That's his 4th.
Well, this is reminiscent of a goal we saw Optic score on Dig yesterday on Aqueduct, where it was Illusion forcing the 50-50 towards his teammate. Look at the way that Itachi manipulated that one into Nolly's direction as Nolly scores his 4th straight goal. He scored all the goals for K-Corp.
Back pass to Calm, and that goes across. Veloce not giving version 1 any time at all to set up any kind of plays. It is just breakneck pace, back and forth all over the
Beast
field.
Mode turn?
Beast Mode couldn't get to it in time. It didn't matter as Calm will wrap that one home.
Yeah, I didn't know if Calm had the control here, but boy, oh boy, did he. Light touch, went for the 50 in front, kept the ball in front of him as well, and able to secure a big goal here.
One of those things that's so obvious in hindsight, but in the moment when they are playing frantically, all of these players playing at the best of their talents right now. No one's playing poorly, everybody's involved. It's exactly what we wanted to see. A showcase between these two regions. Mr. Difel clears. Does he have enough boost to get there and get a touch? He does. It's over-realized, but only as far as Sigums. Happy Neil again getting involved. Bravado just charging in from left to right, sweeping. The Tenhouse breaking through, and Tenhouse giving them the lead, and look at them celebrate.
An eruption of elation. Tenhouse gets that flip reset beneath Daisy, uses that flip onto the second defender. Tenhouse, goal number 1, game number 3.